On Wednesday, the 1st November, Susan Murray is back in the city of Wolverhampton with You Course Say That. It's her latest production, a long line of many of them. It's Willenhall's own stand-up comedian, and she's here with me now. Hello.
Hello.
So how are you?
I'm Boston Steve Austin is what I am. Do you know what? I'm actually a bit hungover. I had a bit of a skinful at Sean Hughes' funeral yesterday.
Uh-huh.
It was a free bar. Thanks, Sean. So there's like literally hundreds of comedians all wandering around the UK going, oh, I'm a bit delicate. But it's what he would have wanted.
I think it is. He's a top fella as well. Brilliant.
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
did your gig down in London.
He did my gig 3 times then in London, actually. And I was about to book him back in. I'm like, double gutted.
Yeah. Oh, but a lovely fella, and sadly no longer with us. But we have the memories, which is what counts.
We do.
And obviously comedians across the country are going to be making humour in a great vein ongoing. And you are one of those. And you're in Wolverhampton today. It is your latest show.
Yeah.
You've toured the length and breadth of the country. You've done Edinburgh numerous times, and you do like to pick on things not only necessarily with your own life, but looking slightly further afield around our area as well. But this time, you're not just looking at accents. You're not thumbing through your pictures of from photo booths. You're actually looking at your own midlife crisis, in effect.
Yeah.
You can't say that because you're about 12 months older than me, so you shouldn't. You're not even midlife yet. We got to keep thinking young.
Just life crisis, isn't it? Because you know, it's quite a difficult thing, isn't it? Living, it's quite tricky. Everyone's finding it harder and harder, aren't they? So there's a little bit of politics in this show. Yeah.
It's not like you to have a political opinion. Oh no, it is. I've read your Facebook page.
It is just not on stage. No, I do a bit of politics. You can't really not because, let's face it, Theresa May is, Britain's only living heart donor.
She loves you really, Theresa, if you're watching this. And if you are planning on coming to the show, just say hi.
I wouldn't let her in.
But not only that, I mean, everything from the state of the boiler, through dealing with your parents, through this...
There's a lot of material in dealing with my parents.
But yeah, you've got Scottish parents.
I do, they're from Glasgow.
And you basically, they moved down here, they must have moved here before you were born.
They did. They moved down here when my brother's 5 years older than me. They moved down here he was 18 months old. My dad couldn't get a job in Glasgow. Economic migrants, you see.
Uh-huh.
And they read the Daily Mail. That makes perfect sense. So they moved down here when my brother was little, and my dad got a job that had a flat with it in Walsall. He was a meat inspector. Mm-hmm. So they settled in Walsall, right opposite the Arboretum.
Class, that's nice.
I know. And they could see the Arboretum from my bedroom window. I don't remember it, funnily enough. And then they moved to... They bought a house in Willenhall when I was about 3, and they've been there ever since.
And it's a lovely house, though. It is a nice family home.
It's a typical 70s, 2.5 bedrooms. I was in the half bedroom.
Because you're youngest, that's the way it works.
Yeah,
My sister had the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's like they've just had a downstairs loo put in there. They think it's like they're in a palace now. They're like, Susan, we keep going upstairs to the toilet and forget we've got a new toilet. But they're obsessed with time. My mum's got OTD, obsessive time disorder.
As long as it's obsessive toilet disorder, that's fine.
Right, no, it's time. Do your parents do this, right? Like, wait till you're going to be here, Susan. They think I'm psychic. They think I can predict the weather. Mm-hmm. I can predict traffic. Mm-hmm. What time you want your tea? What time you getting here? What time you going out? What time you waking up? What sort of a question? What time are you waking up? What sort of a question is that? Completely time obsessed.
Particularly in your game as well.
Well, I've stopped saying to them. I've decided I'm going to wean them off this time obsession by going, I'll just be there at some point, and it really winds them up. It's brilliant.
It's going to get even more confusing when the clocks change every 6 months as well, so it'll be okay. You will upset them sooner or later.
I always upset my parents.
That's the way it works.
That's what I was born to do.
But I mean, it's a great source of material. Where would your career be without them? I suppose there is that.
Well, it's never done Sarah Millican any harm, has it?
No, but it all works. And it's like a new hour-long show, the Gifford, 9 through 10 o'clock on the 1st of November. Yeah. And how many times have you performed this out there yet?
I've not done an hour of my jokes. I've always done a themed show, so this is like an hour of jokes. I've been mixing and matching in my club sets, but this is a chance where I get to do all of them in one go.
So a bit of indulgence really for you on stage.
Completely. Yeah. It's like proper like flexing your muscles or just showing off. It's just long showing off. That's what it is.
And if there's anyone I know who can, it's you. So that is going to be well worth taking a look. But I mean, there's loads of stuff online already. So you got all of your stuff on your website as well.
Yeah, I've done like Radio 4. Did Stephen K. Amos's Idiot's Guide to Breaking Up. Did that. I did Jeremy Hardy's Radio 4 show. I did some acting in that. So yeah, there's loads of bits on my website, susanmurray.co.uk.
Uh-huh. and it's going to be worth getting along. And it's almost a hometown gig because there's not many comedy gigs in Willenhall itself, is there?
I really don't think there'd be much call for me in Willenhall.
Yeah.
Do you know my favourite thing about Willenhall, right? A few years ago, there was a sign on the chippy next to the library that was half-price chips. Half-price chips. They ain't getting me with them full-price chips. I'm having half-price chips. It really made me laugh. And I thought, there'd be queues outside, like, like the...
People driving for miles around.
Like New Year's Day sales. Loads of people queuing up going, I tell you what I'm going to save on my chips, I'm going to spend on a Savoy. Half-price chips is kind of what some... I love Willenhall. I've got a love-hate relationship with Willenhall. I do love it, but, it's a kind of slightly depressed town, isn't it, really?
It's had its glory days, and I think they will come again.
They
will come again.
Do you reckon?
I think so.
I think Morrison's and Tesco's kind of killed off the town centre, didn't they, sadly?
A little bit.
But they ain't got chippies in Morrison's, or, you know what I mean?
You need a good chippy.
They're not doing half-price chips in Morrison's, have they?
No, I still remember Mr. Savemore and the great 99p bargains you can get there. You get a bucket full of something for just under £1.
Those were the days, my friend.
And at that point, I think we plug the gig again. Wednesday, the 1st of November, it's at the Gifford Arms. How do people get their hands on tickets?
If you just Google Funny Things Wolverhampton, the website and all of the shows are on there, and mine included. So I'm doing the Gifford. If you're into rock and you're a bit of a punk and you like that kind of stuff, I thought, I want to do the Gifford because they're my tribe. Yeah. So I took New Model Army there after their gig at the Robin. Took them there. And then I went up to the DJ and I went, New Model Army, we've just gigged at the Robin and they're in now, so we play 51st Stage. He went, yeah, all right then. And then it came on and the drummer just looked at me and went, you did this, didn't you? I was like, yeah, I did.
Proud, that's the way we like it.
Yeah.
So get online, get tickets, go and see Susan. Absolutely well worth a look.
It's only a £5. Come on, it's a £5.
Yeah.
It's only an hour.
Yeah.
Get your arse out to the Gifford.
Make the most of it. Susan, lovely to see you as ever, and we're looking forward to the gig.
Thanks, Jason.